What's up? What's up? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday, blessed Sunday. And we're finna get into this next video about the single mom. Um, thank y'all for continuing to keeping up with me. Hope y'all hit the like and the subscribe button. Let's get it in.
I am.
Jasmine, where you calling me from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. How old were you?
I am 42.
42.
Yes,
Do you have any kids?
I do. I have three. My oldest son is 20. My middle daughter is 12. And I have a 9 going on 10-year-old tomorrow who was so excited to have me on your program. She's standing in the background talking about some mommy. Are you going on there tonight? Because you got to tell her what you want. Okay.
Okay. Mama just said she's ready for you to find her a stepdaddy.
Apparently, they are not. No.
How many men?
Three.
Three. Have you ever been married?
I have not. I've been proposed to 3 times, but I have not been married.
Why didn't you get married to all three of the men that proposed to you?
One, we were too young. The second one,
Which is a lot of times, a lot of women. I mean, it's nothing wrong with marrying young, but just marry the right person when you're young. Don't wait until you like in your 40s and then she already had 3 people propose to her already, which is a red flag. Don't be waiting. Don't wait. Make sure y'all choose the wrong. If you're a woman watching this, make sure you choose the right type of guy, not the wrong type, and go through like 3 freaking proposals and none of them worked out for you.
found out it was just not going to work. The third one, he is a compulsive liar. So,
Were these your children's dads?
yes.
Okay. 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 What do you do for a living, Jasmine?
I am a creator and designer for Greek paraphernalia. So Greek paraphernalia, small businesses as well as schools. So I currently have licensing with my sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, also Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, and Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
So Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 42. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces. Let's do it. What kind of man you looking for?
I am looking for a tall. My norm is tall, dark, and handsome with white teeth. So I really never had anything outside of that. However, that's what got me here now. So I still want tall, and that's for me 6'4" taller. I would prefer dark, but any complexion is fine.
Okay, we're having
Definitely.
audio issues. I don't know what's happening tonight, y'all. It sounds better. Someone says better, better, better. All right. Let's try. Let me see. Don't tell me. So we got Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 42 Pisces, mom to 3 by 3 men, never married. She creates and design. What kind of man you looking for?
Tall, 6'4" or taller. Someone who's honest, of course. So I don't want any liars. I would prefer someone in the Houston area. However, I do travel a lot with my business, and I do travel back and forth to Illinois and Texas quite a bit as well because I still have a home in Illinois. So I would still prefer somebody local though.
Someone local. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Um, Definitely a liar, number one. Let's start with that. um, Number two,
Okay,
um,
real quick. I missed it, but all the cousins peeped it. Did you say 6'4" or taller?
I absolutely did. Yes.
So
Yes.
he has to be 6'4" or taller. All your children's dads were 6'4" or taller.
No, not all of them, but
See, here's the thing. I know what she's getting ready to say. The next thing about the money requirements and stuff, but the first 3 men, she didn't put that on the table before she got into a relationship with them and decided to have kids with them. Didn't even, it's no. it's not a problem with having your requirements, whatever, like that. But you know, to find the right type of guy, because she also mentioned about being honest too. Um, a lot of some men ain't gonna be honest. Some men is probably just gonna do whatever they want. They're not gonna really tell their girlfriends or their wives what they doing behind the scenes. But honesty should have been something you should have asked for on your first relationship, and the height requirement, whatever. But height is not something the men can control.
What was it? Well, one was 6'2", one was 6'4", 6'5", and the other one was about 5'11", 5'12". But I
Okay.
prefer.
How tall are you, Jasmine?
Okay, wait a minute. Don't interrogate me. No, I'm 5'5.5".
Okay. 5'5.5", 6'4" and
Yes.
taller. So a man that was 6 feet, he wouldn't have a chance with you.
Not that he wouldn't have a chance. I would definitely. You know what? I would go for 6 feet or taller, preferably 6'4" or taller. But I would definitely talk to somebody 6'4" or taller if he had everything else going for him. Absolutely.
Okay, 6'4" and taller. Okay, keep going.
Um, of course, somebody honest. I would love somebody who, now you don't have to be a pastor or a preacher, but I would love somebody who actually believes in a higher being and God, or, definitely it has some type of Christian base. Um, I want somebody.
See, here we go again with this type of Christian base and all of that. See, I don't think in today's society a lot of women don't really care about this Christianity lifestyle. You need to, you need to be all about God and stuff. They don't really put God into the equation until after they've been through a lot of drama, after they've been through a lot of trauma in their relationships, and then the godly man is like always last. Godly men or men who believe in some type of higher power is always going to be the last one. It's always going to be the one who take the leftovers from a bad relationship experience. And men shouldn't have to settle down for this, which is the title of this video. Men shouldn't have to settle down for this if woman is not trying to settle down. If they not really settling down for less, then men shouldn't settle down for less, especially with the kids that she already made, and she's now asking for a man that's making man that's whose height is like 6 feet or 6'4", whatever, and being honest, and then being a godly man like you're not even qualified for to have that godly man.
Who enjoys to travel. I don't care if he has kids or not. I would prefer nobody with more than 4 kids. I am, although my baby will act up, but I am still open to having kids. My family is quite fertile, so I'm still open to at least having one more. For my husband only. I'm not going to have any more kids out of wedlock. What else? Definitely a job. I would prefer um 100,000 or more for him to make.
Come on now. Come on now. We've been through this. Come on. How many women are going to say this, man? Women with kids. Bro, come on. How are you going to ask for a man who's making over 100K? You got kids, man. Like, this is ridiculous. She's still in a delusional state of mind. Asking for a man that's 6'4" tall, who's honest, a godly man, 100K, but you got made kids from other men, had kids out of wedlock, and now you're older, you don't have your youth no more, but now you're asking for a man that's making 100K. What in the world what in the world do a lot of women in today's Western culture is thinking? Like, why are y'all like, and this is the reason why I know a lot of brothers are just hopping on an airplane and going to a different country to go find a traditional woman, because this traditional uh, thing. The traditional woman is like long gone out of Western culture. In America, it's gone. It's gone. Not with this right here. This type of delusional right here. It's we ain't never gonna go back to where everybody's being traditional, putting them, just having being in the right state of mind and putting the family, first, and not trying to chase after money and stuff. You know,
And I need somebody who's willing to actually date and get to know me and me get to know him. And if he does have kids, if he's not active in his kids' lives, he's not for me. So any man, if you are out there, if you are not active in your children's lives, then you are not the man for me. Because if you can't be active in your own kids' lives, and I don't care what the circumstances is, it's an
that's
excuse.
reasonable
Then you
right there.
definitely
That's
can't be
a
active in my
reasonable,
kids'
good thing
lives.
she
So
said.
that's a huge deal breaker for me. You don't have to have full custody of your kids, but you have to be active.
Okay. So, um, is the goal marriage this time?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So the request is a man, ideally 6'4", if not 6'4", over 6 feet,
Yes.
make at least 100K, and marriage is the goal. How come marriage wasn't the goal before you had your other children?
Exactly.
The first one I was young, and it just, I mean, I don't want to get married to get divorced. I've seen it too many times, and instead of me setting myself up for that, and obviously, it wasn't that marriage was proposed prior to me getting pregnant. It was honestly after I got pregnant. So, um, and once I got pregnant, not that it was too late, but it was just like, okay, I've seen signs after that I didn't like. And it's not something that I wanted to live with for the rest of my life. And I needed to be honest with myself. So instead of me just marrying just to say, I was married now, I'd rather wait and raise my kids and for them to be great beings, which they are, thank God.
No, and I respect that completely. But just in full transparency, you did it 3 times. So I understand. Like I think people will understand like the first time, but then two more times with two different men, you still went down that same route. So what made you change now? The standard would be you would have to be married first.
Um, it's not that the standard was different then. It's just that after I got pregnant, like you see a whole different side of people sometimes, and it's a side that I didn't.
You didn't really care about marriage because you was too busy having fun, going to clubs, getting drunk, going out, sleeping with other dudes, unprotected sex, and having babies with other dudes. You didn't care having summer girls parties. You didn't care about marriage. You wasn't trying to put that first. All you was trying to do first is just get married and just trying to live this 3 or 4 lifestyle. You didn't really care. Now all of a sudden you're older now. Now you're trying to put marriage first. Come on, man.
Like. So,
Okay,
to each his own.
totally got it. And then you said 100K. Would you date a man that made less, or that's non-negotiable?
Um, for the lifestyle that we live in, with that's non-negotiable. At
Okay.
least, yeah, that would be a minimum.
What lifestyle do you need right now with your kids? What lifestyle are you talking about? Like you don't need to have that type of that lifestyle that you want is gone. Your lifestyle that you need to sit down, settle down. It's time to settle down. You way too old, man. You way too old for this.
Do you
And they
normally
have
date men?
money, so it's not only about money. Like they have money, but it's just is money can't keep you. However, money can definitely help to keep the household together.
I understand. You normally date men that make 100K, I'm assuming.
More than that, absolutely.
So what's going on with these men? Why you can't make it work with them?
Um, because now it seems like some of them, they just that's not what they come in with the intention of saying, that's what they want, a long-term relationship, or that they want to lead to marriage. However, that's really not what it is. Like I just previously dated or went out with a doctor, and it wasn't the fact that that he, he wasn't accepting of me having children and all those things. However, um, our goals did not align, so that
You
it
guys were
wasn't something
dated
that.
or you were in a relationship?
No, we dated. No,
Are you dated?
no.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Got you. All right. 100K is the minimum. She dates men that make more. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I just got in from my daughter's basketball game, so hold on one second. Girl, just hold up the camera and step back. Let me see. Thanks a second. All right, there we go.
Okay. We see the
No,
booty.
yes,
Woo!
no.
Come on, man. Kendra always talking about, oh, we see the booty. Come on, man. She she ain't got it like that now. Come on, Kendra. Stop the cap. I mean, she look good. She looks okay, but she's not all of that, Kendra. Don't stop hyping up these women. Come on.
Is there?
I hear your daughter. No, mom.
Right, right. Let me show her. She like absolutely.
And man, remember this. This is what they trying to make you settle for. This is exactly what they trying to make you settle for. Men should not have to settle for less. Should not have to. If women aren't settling for less in Western culture and in America, men should not have to settle less.
That.
So, Jasmine, Houston, Texas, 42, Pisces, or mom to three. What's the age range you would date?
Ooh. Okay, so my girlfriend is gonna be like, Jasmine, really. However, I say nowadays there are men who are quite mature at between 35 and up. Um, so and they honestly, a lot of them I have found are really looking to settle down, and they're okay, or they actually like older women. Um, Two of my kids' dads are younger. However, they have a younger mind frame. So
Well,
I
younger.
need
I mean, they probably have the mind frame they're supposed to have, right? They're younger.
no. They didn't have like a young man's mind frame. They had a boy's mind frame. So
Okay.
so so I need somebody who actually has a man's mind frame now. So I want somebody who's 35 but a mature 35. And honestly, like I'm on dating apps and it's 22, 28-year olds and I'm like, "Oh, no. Anything that's 20, that's a no for me." My son has a 2 in front of his. No. He's 20. I don't want nobody with a 29, 28, 27, nothing. Too young for me.
Okay, so young for her. All right, when was your last relationship, Jasmine?
Ooh, my last real relationship was probably about 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I would like to not answer that
Oh,
one.
Jasmine.
See, and a lot of times, a lot of women when they get onto the Kendra G show, when they deny that question, that means that they slept recently with a guy, and she's asking for a man. Remember what she said? She's asking for a man 6 feet tall, 6'4", making 100K or more a year. You got to be honest, and you have to be this godly man, Christian lifestyle. She's requiring you to have all of this stuff, and to the fact that she got kids, and so you have to go into her life. Not only you have to take care of the debt that she's probably in, but you also have to take care of her kids. You also have to. She's also going to require you to pay all the bills and stuff. While she saves up money in her pocket, she's not going to spend a dime. You also got to support her lifestyle, take her out on vacations and stuff like that. No, it's not even worth it.
Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh God. I hope the static isn't back. Say it again. Oh, is it me? Oh.
Yeah, no,
Um.
it just went out for a second.
Okay. Okay. Let me repeat the question. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I would like not to answer that.
Okay. No worries. What are three flaws you have to work on, honey?
Ooh. Um, Number one is trust.
Okay.
I definitely need to get better with trusting people. My second one is I am loyal to a fault. So I, I know it seems like it's a great thing. However, like I'm one of those people, even when you do me wrong, like I'm still loyal to you. So I want to just get out of that funk of continuing to run that cycle of loyalty to the wrong people. Let me say that. Um, my third, mm, what would it be? Um, oh my gosh, my daughter's in the background saying not being not having an attitude or
This is a 9-year-old daughter?
absolutely it is. She is smarter beyond her years. So her turning double digits tomorrow is really in her head, okay?
Not the 9-year-old daughter. Okay, not having attitude. Okay, Jasmine. So you said the goal is marriage now, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
What qualities make you a wife?
Oh my gosh. My nurturing, uh, of course, I mean, still my loyalty and just my love and my laughter. One of my cousins who actually who told me that I needed to come on this show and watch you.
You talking about loyalty, but you've been through three different men. Also had kids. You talking about loyalty? Why aren't you loyal to those relationships? Why aren't you loyal to your past relationships? You talking about loyalty now? All of a sudden, you want to talk about now loyalty is on the table now. You didn't care about no loyalty before. A lot of women don't really care about loyalty until the last minute, until they know that their clock is ticking and their time is running out.
Like yes, Stephen. Him and his sister always talks about me and my laugh. Like I have a laugh that is so infectious, and it doesn't take a lot to honestly make me happy. Just the subtleness and being true to you and who you are, and being true to me, and a true relationship. I think that it is not a lot.
Okay, listen. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Jasmine?
Well, first of all, look at me.
Ooh, I got the most confident people on my show, child.
Absolutely. Secondly, like again, just I am a motivator. So if you are looking for a partner who's going to be on your team and motivate you to the next level, I am definitely she. She is me. So I mean, you can't get any better.
Yeah, motivate you to take care of all that baggage you bringing to the table. That's the motivation you talking about. I don't know what motivation you talking about. I don't really think any man is motivated to come into your life right now. I don't know about that, sis. I don't know about that.
Than this. Um, you know,
What? Can't get any better, you said.
you cannot get any better than this. Fact.
Listen, I love the confidence. Jasmine, if I make you a highlight, I want you to respond to this because I saw some of the comments. I'm going to give you a chance to respond for yourself. What would you say to the people that are going to be watching? You have a 6'4", request. If not 6'4", 6 feet, makes at least 100K. Some people will say that would be a delusional request for you of a mom with 3x3 men. What would you say to that?
I would say check my track record. I mean, it's not hard. Like it may be delusional to them because perhaps it's not in their foresight, or perhaps it's something that they've never had before. However, I've had that in my past. Um, Again, the one I just dated was 6'4" and he made over 100K. It's just
But,
that
are you trying to date now or are you trying to get married? Because there's two different
no,
categories.
no, I'm dating with intention to get married.
So
But I feel you have to date first in order to get to know somebody.
just to be fair, we check your track record. You never had that in a marriage dynamic though, correct?
Absolutely. No, I have not.
Okay. I think that's where the challenge becomes because, dating this man, you could probably, I think you're a beautiful woman. You have a beautiful face. You're in shape. You're keeping yourself up. Dating and marriage are two different categories. So we got to decide who's the pool of men that we could date. and who's the pool of men that are trying to marry us.
Absolutely. And that's where the fine line comes in. And that's why I was so
See, a lot of sisters today, man, in America, or just regardless of, you white, Hispanic, whatever. I don't. Y'all need to get out of this delusional mindset. Like, I don't care about. You can have your requirements, whatever. What the next man you want. You want him to be better than the last, but don't be delusional. Don't be up to a point where it's just you asking for better. You won't date yourself. You won't. So what she's saying is that she won't date herself. She's asking for all these different requirements that she want, all these high requirements. There's only, like, I think at least about 1%, 3%, whatever, of men in the country that's making over 100K. This or probably like 5%, whatever. But you can't ask for those requirements no more when you wasn't really looking for a loyal, which is, a loyal relationship, a loyal person, or a godly man, 6'4", making over that 100K, whatever, at your older age, because a lot of men today is looking for youth. They're looking for beauty. A lot of men like young women. They don't like an older woman who's got a lot of baggage, who's got a lot of kids, and it's just too much right now. But I'm gonna end that video here. Listen, thank y'all for keeping up with me. Hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate all the support. I read your comments. And y'all have a blessed Sunday. Peace.